Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classics slash Non-Classics, episode number 595 and double number 489. Yes, next episode will definitely be my 500th double shot. Okay, I got two Deadpool trades, and they're both of Deadpool Classic. And it's volumes 19 and 20. Let's first talk about volume 19. Make love, not war. Yep. I can barely see on here because of the purple. Okay, I have to open it up to tell you what's inside of this thing. Okay. What's inside this book is Deadpool Biannual, number 1, Deadpool's Art of War, Deadpool's Secret Wars, and Deadpool's Secret Wars bonus round. If you want to get my thoughts on Deadpool's Art of War and Deadpool's Secret Wars, I recommend checking out my previous episodes because I've already reviewed these two miniseries. So I'll just get my thoughts here too. The Deadpool Biannual is a fun little adventure where it's written by Paul Skeever and Nick Cavacci and by Silva Espin. Yeah, as you see on the cover, those of you who don't know who the heck these creatures are, these is Brute Force. Yeah, they had a 4-issue miniseries back in the 80s. These are a group of cyborg animals who are meant to fight a group called Heavy Metal, who are a group of much more dangerous animals, who are also cyborg animals, who tend to fight each other over, like, pollution. Yes, the Heavy Metal's boss basically wanted to pollute the whole planet. Yeah, it's really bizarre. What I've heard. And I know Linkari has already done a review of this, but it's a great annual. The bonus round. Yeah. I almost forgot. There's one of the miniseries here. And this one I have never talked about. Mrs. Deadpool and the Howling Commandos, written by Gary Duggan and Sal Ispin. Yep. This is a 4-issue miniseries which is tied to Secret Wars. It is basically Sakella, Deadpool's wife, teaming up with a group of monsters to go on an adventure to transport her brother's remains to someplace else. And the group is made up of the Frankenstein monster, now the living mummy, Jack Russell, the Wearer by Night, Man-Thing, a centaur with a venom symbiote, and 2 invisible people. Yeah, heck, even Dracula's in this miniseries. It's a great little miniseries. I recommend it. The bonus round, it just, well, what Deadpool was up to, like, right after just before his famous, yeah, it's a short little story of Deadpool, pretty much what he was up to just after this miniseries ended, and before his miniseries, well, Back in Black. Yeah, it's a fun little one-shot of him basically also getting out with death. There's a female Man-Thing. It's a really bizarre little story. Overall, I give the trade a 9.5 out of 10. Even though, yes, like I said, I've already reviewed Deadpool Art of War and Deadpool's Secret Wars. But the rest of the stuff in here is really good. And I love the fact they threw in the first book in here is his team up with Brute Force. It's great. If you ever get a chance to track down the original miniseries, I highly recommend it from what I've heard from it. I've never personally read it, but it looks really good. Okay. Next up is Ultimate Deadpool. This is the 20th volume of the Deadpool Classic series. Yeah, I'm agree with everyone. Why in the world is this particular trade series still going on? Yeah, and I even had the 21st volume. Yeah, some people are thinking, okay, you're probably thinking classic, collecting issues of the first volume, but no, Marvel kept going. They not only collect the issues of the first volume, but also various mini-series, team-up series, various spin-offs of Deadpool, anything but the second, third, fourth, and, well, the relaunch volume. This collects Ultimate Spider-Man, 91-94, Heroes Reborn Remnants, Exiles, 5-6, 12-13, and 66-68. Venom/Deadpool, what if Deadpool got the Venom symbiote? The 5 running miniseries, awesome miniseries, Peter Mulligan. More Adventure Superheroes, 2010, number 4. Marvel Universe, Ultimate Spider-Man, Web Warriors, number 8, which is simply just an adaptation of Deadpool's episode on the Ultimate Spider-Man series. That's really the whole point of it. And material from J2, number 11, Star Wars Battle World, number 3, and Secret Wars 2, Secret Wars 2, as in TOO, number 1. Brian Michael Bendis obviously does the Ultimate Spider-Man series. Peter Mulligan does the 5 Ronin series, which has the same covers as Immortal Iron Fist and the Immortal Weapons. Let me show you up the covers for this thing, because these covers are freaking gorgeous. I love these covers. I kind of wish Marvel would do more covers like this, because these are fantastic. If Shang-Chi ever got an ongoing series, have this guy do the damn covers, because these are fantastic. Or, I don't know, have this artist do the current Iron Fist series, which I don't know if it's still going or not. Yeah. Ultimate Deadpool. Four-part storyline featured this version of Deadpool, which still bugs me. Colin Bunn never threw in this Deadpool into Deadpool Kills Deadpool. He threw in all the other ones, including the one in Age of Apocalypse, but not this one? Really? Why? No idea why. The Exiles one, that's just an Ultimate version of Deadpool, which I have no idea what Earth he's from. The issues are here, just various appearances he did throughout the Exile series. Remnants just deals with Heroes Reborn. Marvel Superheroes, that was a Marvel Avengers Superheroes, that was a book that featured the Avengers. It was a continuation of Marvel Avengers, The Avengers. Yeah, it just book also featured Nova. It was basically a spotlight book of various characters who weren't Spider-Man, the Hulk, the Avengers, anyone who didn't have a big name, anyone who was a big name appeared in that series. And Deadpool made a guest star appearance. J2 is MC2 comic book done by Tom DeFalco, and it's the star of the book is the son of the Juggernaut, Cain Marko, which makes him the nephew of Charles Xavier by marriage. Star Wars Battle World, that was a mini-series that featured various different other parts of Battle World. Star Wars 2 was a Secret Wars 2, as in TOO. That was just a funny little thing that, well, Marvel threw out because Marvel loves doing parody stuff. It's like everything else related to Secret Wars. But overall, what do I think of this thing? The Ultimate Spider-Man issues are fantastic, and I'm sure my friend Edgar is going to get to I'm sure he's anticipating getting to these particular issues. Even though I think recently he's almost up to issue 50, so he's about 40 issues away. The Exiles, fantastic series. I highly recommend it. Yeah, the issues are really great. The Heroes Reborn Remnants, it's an okay issue. Deadpool What If, interesting idea, though for some reason Semi turned red. 5 Ronin, great miniseries. I give that one a 9, at least almost a 10 out of 10. It's a fantastic miniseries featuring it's like Wolverine and Deadpool. Though Deadpool does play a big part of it. It's mostly Wolverine, Psylocke, and various other X-Men related characters in feudal Japan. It's a fantastic miniseries. Heck, even Fat Cobra. Yes, Fat Cobra, who was from the Immortal Iron Fist series, Immortal Weapons. Heck, he recently appeared in the tie-in for the Dissemination for Iron Fist. He's a fantastic character, despite the fact that the rest of the Immortal Weapons all got pretty much killed off by Prince of Orphans. Marvel Universe Ultimate Spider-Man Warriors. I don't really care about the book, and here's the thing. The only reason I read it because it was in this trade. I don't care to read the comic because I don't care about the TV show. Yeah, I stopped caring about the TV show a long time ago. The Battle World stuff, it's really Secret Wars. It's okay, pure fun stuff, but I think the best things in here, the best stories in this particular class of book is the Ultimate Spider-Man issues, Exiles, and the 5 Ronin miniseries. Overall, I give this trade a 9 out of 10. Everything else is pretty weak or just okay, but the exception of those 3 things. Alright? So, that's it for this particular episode. Stay tuned for if you want to figure out who the other writers are, Peter Mulligan does the 5 Ronin series. The other writers in this thing are Joe Kelly, Joe Winnick, Tony Bedard. Joe Winnick and Tony Bedard do the Exiles issues. Recommender Peter Mulligan, Peter Taubin, Tom DeFalco, Man of Action, probably did the Marvel Universe Ultimate Spider-Man series. Ed Valentine, Joe Carmine, Ryan Furter, and Kay Leith. Artwork is basically Mark Bagley, Ethan Van Sciver. First trade of, I kind of forgot he did this thing, but yeah, first trade of actually done featuring Ethan Van Sciver in the artwork. Expecting another trade soon, because I actually purchased a trade. The Hal Junker Lantern Corps trade, that contains artwork by Ethan Van Sciver. Expect a future review of that. Jim California, Mike McDonald, McCone, Sean Mao, Tom Crooker, Doubleshot. I've seen this guy in a few Deadpool books. Lawrence Cabell, Goran Parlov, Lawrence Fernandez, Ronan Kleek, Rob Lim, Logan Ferber, and Brittany L. Williams. Yeah, lots. Good reason. A lot of stuff in here. So, that's that for this particular thing. Is this one recommended? Probably not. The other one you can pick up if you want to, but this, pick it up if you feel like it. But I do recommend tracking out the Ultimate Spider-Man trades, the Exiles, all the trades for Exiles, and the 5 Ronin miniseries. I think it's, as far as I know, it's in trade, but yeah, it's a really good series. Peter Mulligan, man, this guy is such an underrated writer. This guy should get a lot more respect. I mean, I don't hear a lot of people talking about him. Currently, he's doing the Legion miniseries from Marvel. Yeah, the series that basically exists because of Legion TV show. Yeah, it's a weird miniseries, and he's a great. I mean, people think he's just a whatever. People think he's kind of like Grant Morrison. He has different style than Grant Morrison. He's a lot more weirder too. He's just as weird as Neil Gaiman. Yeah, just as weird. I mean, this is the guy who basically, excuse me, he was the first writer of Justice League Dark. He was the creator of the second version of Rick Shade, aka Shade the Changing Man, the one who appeared for Vertigo, and had a 72-issue comic book published by, I think it was 75-issue comic book published by it. And that particular volume is in trade, while the first volume is not. That one's done by Steve Ditko. He wrote and drew that thing. Trying to think what else the guy do. I think that was it, off the top of my head, for stuff he's did. Bendis, people know what he's done. Currently, he's going to do Action Comics and Superman. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for next episode, which will feature another Deadpool classic trade. I think it'll be 21 plus 18 Ant-Man Turtles trade. You'll find out what they are in the next episode. Okay? I'm going to see you there. Bye.